ERB sports fans, baseball card fans out there everywhere, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to vent a little bit. In front of me, yeah, I know I got a Series 2 hobby box. I bought these on pre-order. They were $90. I ran the odds. I looked at what the best format was to buy. It said buy hobby, don't buy jumbo. Jumbos were for sale on pre-order, $200 a piece. Sold out in 5 minutes. Hobby boxes sold out same day. And then we waited and we waited and we waited until release day. Today, June 7th, 2023. I got these in the mail yesterday. We'll open one on the channel, but this video is about venting about how Fanatics is handling sports card drops, Top Series 2, Bowman, you name it. I am sick of it. I am absolutely sick of it, what they're doing right now. Yes, I have about had it. If this is where we're headed, it is not a good place to be. I will not be buying future releases in mass quantities. I don't know how you're going to grow the hobby if you keep treating us like we are addicted gamblers. Let me get into it. So, we already know pre-orders, $200 a piece for the jumbos. They switched up the odds. They pulled the old switcheroo. Yeah, jumbos. Go buy the jumbos. They're going to be great. And you look at the odds and you're like, yeah, not so great. They're $50 more expensive than Series 1. I know that there is inflation in the world. But does there really have to be 33% inflation in 3 months? Come on. That's and we're not even getting to the tip of the iceberg yet. We'll get there in a minute. So they sold out. A couple weeks go by. Hobby shops have their pre-orders. Some are 200, some are 210. You name it. Fanatics is all about the consumer experience. Push it more out to the consumers. Direct to consumers. Well, they released it on the Topps website today, jumbos, and they raised the prices again. Now, thankfully, at the time of this video, they're still up for sale. So, we know that there were 60,000 boxes of jumbos made and 135,500 of regular hobby made. They raised the price on jumbos by $10 from pre-order, and they raised the price on hobby by $5. So, when you look at what we have going on here, it seems to me like it is a game of chicken to see who balks first. They are going to continue to try to squeeze every little penny out of the consumer for the hobby products. They might juice them up, they might not. When you see a pre-order price and it sells out, they're like, hey, I bet if we release that on release day and we raise the prices, we'll still sell it out. Well, you know what? Let's just find out. We'll do it anyway. Screw it. So I ran some numbers. Do you guys care to venture a guess? Now you could run the math. We're not going to do complex math here. But based on what the current price is of the volume of each of these formats, jumbo and hobby, for Series 2, Fanatics stands to make, if they sold through all of it in sales, $25 million. $25 million. And that is just both hobby formats. Why do you continue to have to raise prices like this when you offer stuff with less value in the box? I just got done watching Striker's video, and the biggest gripe he had is, I have no problem with relics, but you're putting way too many player-worn relics in hobby boxes. These used to be game-used. They used to be game-used memorabilia. Game-used, what do they used to call it? The Major League material. If all you're going to do is treat people like they're addicted gamblers, thankfully I only bought 2 of these hobby boxes, and quite frankly, I'm done. I'm not buying anymore. I will not buy. I had a couple that I was interested from my hobby shop. You know what? I'm not going to pick them up. Screw it. I'm going to say the hell with it. Now, maybe I'll open some retail. We'll see. But right now, on hobby, the way they've treated this, they have completely turned me off. I can see where this is going in Update if Ellie De La Cruz makes that product. Instead of a $95 hobby box, it's going to be a $125 hobby box and a $250 jumbo. How much money do you really need to make? I know you're capitalists. That's the point, right? Make as much money as you can for your investors. Make as much money as you can for the leagues. But without the hobbyists to buy your products, and I mean at the low end, the mid end, the high end, you name it, you're going to eventually drive people away. If you would have held serve on a $90 hobby box and a $200 jumbo, I wouldn't be making this video right now. I wouldn't be making this venting video. When I run the math, and based on what you're trying to get $25 million out of the consumer, whether it's through breakers, whether it's through personal rips, whether it's through hobby shops, you name it. You guys got nothing to complain about. It cost you nowhere near $25 million to make this product, and you sure as hell aren't putting $25 million worth of value in the product combined. I wouldn't even venture to guess that if you ripped all the product between hobby and retail, that it is $25 million worth of product. Now, maybe I'm being a little hyperbolic, but I've had it. I have absolutely had it. Why do you need to do this? Why isn't it enough to make and sell out 60,000 boxes at $200 a piece to create a little bit of buzz for selling them out? The only thing you do by raising the prices is alienate people from thinking about buying more product. You're not going to have a fear of missing out on this. When the prices go up, people don't buy. And the case in point reason I know that, Neo Cards and Comics, who I follow on this channel, we've chatted a few times. I wish he was coming to the Midwest Monster, but he won't be there. I'll be there. Friday, probably Friday. Anyway, as I was saying, Neo Cards and Comics posted a link on his Instagram last night that Fanatics.com posted more jumbos for sale of Bowman, get this, for $100 less than they were a month ago. Fanatics, why do you feel compelled to charge the absolute most that you can up front and raise the price and raise the price and raise the price and try to create hype, only to then lower the price in the long run? You're not going to make more money. In the long run, you'll probably make less. And you're going to drive people crazy. You're going to drive them nuts. You're going to drive them away. They might still be in the card hobby, but they sure as hell aren't buying new sealed product. That I can guarantee you, unless they're addicted gamblers. Now, I ordered 2 hobby boxes on pre-order. 2 hobby boxes. That's a big investment. Not. But this is crazy. I've absolutely had it up to here with how you are treating these late releases on whether it's the Dutch auction. Now we know that was a good product. Whether it's Bowman, whether it's Series 1, Series 2, heaven forbid, Topps Chrome, Update, Logo Fractor, if you come out with that again, Bowman Draft, Bowman Chrome, all of these releases, if you do the exact same thing and ratchet it up every single time. I talked to Brett, Step in the Box Brett, we are good friends. He is buying 0 hobby. Brett was a big consumer of yours. Go watch his channel. The dude opens more product than almost breakers do. He says screw it. I'm not buying any of it, because he knows a good deal when he sees one. He said, what you're doing, I want no part of. I'm not going to chase it. I'm not going to have a fear of missing out. Eventually, you'll lower the price, and maybe then I'll buy it. So I ask you this, Fanatics. Why do you feel compelled to drive people like Brett away? He is the base of the hobby. He is the base of people who rip for personal rips. He's people that you need advocating your product, not advocating against your product. You're doing it all wrong. So we're at about 10 minutes in this video, and I have ranted, and hopefully you guys rant along with me. Leave a comment. Let me know if you're fed up too. I don't like making complaining videos very much, but when I saw the prices on the Topps website today, I said, oh my gosh, I know exactly what video I'm going to make today. I'm going to vent about the fact that you had pre-order prices already raised by 33%, and you felt compelled to raise them again in 2 weeks' time. It's just cards, guys. It's not rocket science. It's not innovation. It's just cardboard with pictures of people on them. This is crazy. This is insanity. And 2 hobby boxes, and I'm out. If you do this with Update, I will not buy any. If you do this with Topps Chrome, I will not buy any. And I would have been a heavy consumer of yours, as would Brett, as would a lot of people. Now, you'll still get sales, but why can't making $20 million be enough? Why can't making $22 million be enough? Why does it have to be $25 million for Series 2? Tell me that, Topps. Why? This is crazy. And with that, ERB Sports out. I'll see you in the next video.